see you for quite a while. I'm back. I'm sitting at the front of the ship, and this is our ship. That's where the captain is always driving the ship from, and the first officer is the still somebody there. This is Dominican Republic. Something funny is that this place, the ship is not switched off the engine. It's still just rumbling, as you can see. You can hear from my background. It means there is not enough, I think, the anchors to hold the ship tight here. So that's why it's still using the power to hold itself on the anchor. My name is ARNEST. I talk about cruise ship jobs. I talk about how you can get a job on cruise ship, and today we are going to talk about mistakes and some of the vulnerable things that you are doing as a candidate for you to miss out your job or job when you do your application. So we're speaking about applications, and right now there's a lot of people applying but using the same mistakes. I don't know why. I have no idea why the things we speak about when we are doing during our WhatsApp group, during our meetings, whatever we do, we speak about so many things that you candidates are doing, but you're ignoring. So today I want to remind you again. This is a reminder video, okay? I've seen so many people from their applications, CVs, looking at their CVs, the way they are sending in their documents. They are very minor mistakes, and you still do the same things. How can you expect the same results? It's impossible for you to expect to be hired when you cannot even send the best or the nicest CV, or using a very good cover letter. So these mistakes, they have been here for quite some time, and we have spoken about them. We remind you on WhatsApp group, but you still send. How can you send out? It's mistake number one, the one you're doing. If you're doing an application and then you're sending to employer, or you're sending in an application to any company. Now I'm talking about even not even promotion, but any company, and then you're sending an application letter through a link, or you're attaching to your email a link. It's not the PDF. Just imagine. It's not a PDF. So sometimes you discover, you say, okay, this candidate is qualified, he has experience, he has knowledge, he looks like he's someone who knows, who has experience in the field that he's applied. But he's sending in an application, but he's sending you a link. So just imagine, over 1,000 applicants. How can I struggle to find your application or your CV after you send just a link? It doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense. Right away, let me know who is watching, and give me a thumbs up, because I'm sitting at the open deck, front of the ship. This is Dominica, and this is the front of the ship. This is where the captain is. My name is ARNEST. I speak about cruise ship jobs. I work on the ship, as you can see right now. We are live, and I can assist you how to give you some of the feedbacks on how you can get a job on a cruise ship. Quite some time as I was speaking, let's go back to our video again. Don't do the same mistakes that we are speaking about. We keep on talking about. Please give me a thumbs up and let me know your comments below. What is your problem? Where are you stuck in? Okay? So if you're watching right now and you have done your applications, let me know if some of the mistakes that I'm going to speak about today, you have done them. Sometimes it's good to send to your friend or to your colleague to see how is it possible to find your attachment, the one you have just attached on your email. Your attachments are not being found. Let me tell you, if you're using Google, do you know why most of the companies, they tell you, if you want to apply with us, open a new Gmail account. Open a new Gmail account and use your official names. Then after that, if the email is still new, at most of the time it's currently updated, and it will send your attachments perfect. Because sometimes Google, it asks you, do you want the recipient to just view? You know this thing of view once, like the one on WhatsApp. That's what you're doing. So you wonder, you send your application, but nobody's replying you. And then you are like, what's going on? So ladies and gentlemen, ensure you check your Gmails or your email address, the one you're using to send applications. You might have stepped on some of the settings which are barring the employer to see your attachments. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? If you understand, please check your emails, because these mistakes, we spoke about them. The style of writing your cover letter. Okay, fine. You need a cover letter because it introduces you to the employer, the one you have applied to. But some of you are sending an empty and a blank email, not even stating that you have attached your email. On this email, your cover letter, your school certificates, your what, nothing. It's just an empty. So how do we know? How will the employer know, or someone who wants to employ you know that you need this job? Please give a subject to your email. Write about a brief about yourself. Go to 2 or 3 paragraphs, not too big. Use nice English. Okay. Somebody, are you Icon? No, I'm not. Do I look like Icon? You guys are funny anyway. I'm not a musician. I'm just sitting here. My name is ARNEST. I work on a cruise ship. Right now we are docked in Dominica. Now today, I've missed you guys. It has been a very, very busy Caribbean cruises, and very soon we shall be in Europe. Thank you for following, and thank you for subscribing. If you are watching right now, make sure you share this to our WhatsApp group. This is who? Jaradi. I think that's the correct name. Can you hear me? So if you're sending an email and you have created your email address, there must be some settings which are barring the employer to see your attachments. I discovered this. Okay, fine. That's mistake number 2. The mistakes as you guys are doing, the cruise applicants are doing, is that using the same the same resume or same CV to apply for different roles. You know, this person is like, I can do everything, you know. Have you ever seen people who believe in themselves? You believe in yourself to an extent that you are showing the employer that I can do everything. I can be the captain, I can be a chef, I can be the security, but using the same CV. So while you are going through the application, you see this guy is a doctor, this guy is a nurse, this guy is is a public attendant, this guy is a galley steward, this guy is he's a chef, he's a pastry chef, he's a pasta, he can work in a so I know we can see, but now you're confusing us. We don't know where to place you. Anyone sharing this video, please? Anyone sharing this video? Let me share this video to WhatsApp groups. I'm back, and you realize that someone is sending 5 different jobs using the same CV. That is not going to happen. The employer can see, and of course you confuse them, and then they'll say, okay, this is a confused fella, so we are not going to hire him. Okay. Did you anybody you Econ? I'm not. Okay. I'm waiting for your comments. If there are comments. The sun is still hot. It's still hot here. So here today is the sun is shining. It's around 3 o'clock, and I'm happy to have you here. My name is ARNEST. Welcome on board. Let's sail. If you're ready, let's sail, and let's talk about the things that are making you not to get a job on a cruise ship. Okay, so you know the job, you know the qualifications, You have done your applications, but check the mistakes that you're doing sending your applications. Make sure you only send 3-4 items only. And listen, this one is also another one. After sending a PDF attachments on your email, please do not group them together. Same again. We are still receiving. Someone has sent a file which is too big. We know you have studied, you have gone to school, you have a degree or 4 to 5 degrees. You only need one. The one that can qualify you to the specific job that you've applied. We know you have other certificates, yes, but when we need them, please, we shall request them. Okay? Only attach your CV, your cover letter, passport page, or if you have a passport, and then add on, let me say, if you have one recommendation letter or 2, it will be better. But can it be a single attachment? Like if it's a CV, it must be a single attachment PDF. And next, again, another mistake that you guys are doing, how you name your attachments. Someone has named this a CV. Okay, it's ARNEST Digits CV. This is ARNEST Digits school certificate. ARNEST Digits. But some of you bring down documents, but the way they have named them, even they are confusing you yourself. You don't know when you're doing application which one to attach, because you have so many copies of the CVs, and then you send us a CV which you are in the military and you're applying for the chef position, or you're applying to be a mercenary somewhere, and then you forgot this is a CV that you're supposed to send to the mercenary, and then you send to us. Please confirm your documents. Make sure you name them correctly. It will not confuse you, and it will help me or help the employer to understand that this person is looking for this kind of job, and this is the document I need to open to go through and see if he qualifies for the job. Are we okay? I know we have some different, we use gadgets, we use different phones. Some people apply through a phone, some apply through computers. But if you do it on a phone, some phones, they rename automatically. If you save a job or a document on your phones, they rename the jobs again differently. They just put in some something like codes. So you find the documents are sent, yes, but they don't have titles. Like this one is a CV. This one is what is a letter, cover letter, and this one is what. So this is a recommendation. Please find out if it's going through. That's why it's important to use a new Gmail address. Leave alone the Gmail that you have stayed like 10 years or 5 years. Sometimes the Gmails are full. When your Gmail don't have enough storage, it will automatically drop your attachments and only the email will go, but there's no attachment. Are we together on that? Are we together? Are you say, let me know if you're watching this. I can see 2 people. People are sleeping. Here it's during the day, so I have no problem. I know people will come on board when we come in the morning. So give me a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. One other mistakes that we are doing, sending out our applications during our applications. Now, you have your documents, you're saved on your gadget, you're sending out to an employer, you're sending out to that Gmail. I'll suggest that today, as we speak, we better use our agencies in our country, because now every cruise ship is using agencies in their country. If you apply from agencies abroad or agencies away from your home, it's very hard for them to employ you, because they will say we have a jurisdictions only to employ within our country, or within Europe, within East Africa, within Asia, or India, or Pakistan, or only. So sometimes whenever you use, I know process staff, in South Africa, they can hire anyone in Africa, but of recent, they have not been doing so, because they know we have their branches in Kenya, so you cannot apply through them and go to South Africa. Before, in 2018, 2017, we used not to have agencies in Kenya, so you could use agencies in South Africa, so they can process you and you do all the medicals in South Africa. Okay. I know it's good for you people, you applicants, to go ahead and get the medical, get the trainings, STCW, but one mistake that you're doing is that you are going for medical, okay? You get the medical certificates for cruise ships. I don't know how you're doing it, because what I know is that cruise ships will give you their medical facilities they are associated with, depending on the flagship of the company, okay? So sometimes you guys go ahead to have certificates of medical certificates and do the maritime training as fast as you can, so you put yourself a foot ahead. But there is also another issue. Some companies may not allow you to use the just an anonymous training, maritime training company schools for their safety training. So I know you want to be ahead of time, you want to be ahead, but you know some of these certificates, they expire and they are very expensive. So why do you go to do the training first, and then when you apply, the company will reject you? Why? Because you went to a training which they did not certify. So please be relaxed, relax a little bit. These things, they go slowly. The companies will tell you, okay, this is the company that you are working with. If you use this one, they don't know our procedures, so they don't know. We believe, okay, we are in conjunction with a certain school that will provide you maritime training or safety training, depending on how we believe they are the ones to give you, because we share the same training. It's too hot here, guys. It's too hot here, and I'll be leaving because I go. You can see this is the crew pool. It's been hot, huh? It's been hot. Okay, we just left the other side. Let me show you. This is the pool. I was seated there, and the ship is docked here. I know it's making a lot of noise, but you bear with me, because today it's a sunny day, and this place, they don't have an anchor where the ship can hold itself, so that's why the ship is still running, engines are still running. So don't do the same mistakes, people. It's important to check yourself, check your documents. One other important thing is there are so many free training online, a lot of them, free trainings. They can give you how do you call these free trainings? They can assist you to gain knowledge. Okay, if you're doing food and beverage or drinks, if you're a specialist in drinks, you're a specialist in sanitation or in public health, or maybe in security, there are so many that they can give you. Okay, but these certificates, use them, have them, because one incident that happened recently is that our ship medical team was overwhelmed. So the doctors and nurses, after a lot of guests were sick, they were overwhelmed. This is just a typical story. So the captain announced that anyone who has done paramedic, anyone, you might have done a certificate in paramedic, I don't know medicals, the departments anyway, but this is the announcement that was done, and we realized the whole ship, there's nobody who has gone for a training in paramedic, and that was a chance for someone to get a job immediately. Okay, so even a paramedic, you do that certificate. I know paramedics in Kenya, they're not even marketable. It's not a marketable course, but here it pays you well, pays you very well. You stay in your single cabin, you do what? CNA. I'm talking about CNA because CNA, they are good, they have positions, but in our company they don't employ CNA. They usually take only nurses, and you must have experience. So we have some companies which are doing they're employing CNA or certified nurse assistants, because they help in terms of crew and some other stuff and other help the nurses and doctors to carry out their services wherever they are overwhelmed. But all these courses that they are there, they are helping you to gain the knowledge. But first, understand the company. Does the company allow you to have this certificate to get a job if you have this kind of trainings or no? Because you'll be wasting your money and then waste time for yourself. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. My name is ARNEST. We still have more mistakes that I'm going to discuss in the comments below. I'll be pinning down, and if you have any knowledge, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be stopping this video right now. And cheers. Okay, ciao. See you guys. I think there's a problem with the internet because the ship is not stable. That's how it happens. See you. I thank you, but let me know in the comments below what is the mistake that you realize that we are doing, and you can share with your friends and colleagues so that we can move forward together. This is ARNEST Digits. Ciao, and God bless you.